Hello friends, welcome to Code Crush Coding. In this video we are going to learn about what are sets in Python. So sets are used to store multiple items in a single variable. Till now we have learnt about list and tuple, which were also storing the multiple items in a single variable. Sets are written with curly brackets, lists are written with square brackets, tuples are written with round brackets. In similar ways sets are written in curly brackets. So this is the example of set. Here is the name of the variable, which is name, and these are the values in the set. So we can have different data type values in the set. For example, it can have strings, numbers, as well as boolean values. So set items are unordered, unchangeable, and do not allow duplicate values. So in the set you cannot have duplicate values. Also they are unordered and unchangeable. So let's check in code how we can check this. So this is our set demo.py Python file. So let me declare one variable here. So let's say we have one variable called as month. Now we know that sets are declared using the curly braces. So I will declare here the curly braces and let's provide values in it. So let's say I provide here Jan, then Feb, March, April, and May. So this is how you declare the set. Now what if I try to print this, print month. Now if I save this file and run now, run set demo. So see, you are able to see the values of set, but as you see the values in the order which we have provided, we are not getting the same values in the output because the items in the sets are unordered. They are not in a specific order. It means that it will be not in the same way the way you have provided. If you see, we have provided in sequence Jan, Feb, March, April and May, but in the output we are getting May, Feb, March, Jan and April. So let us declare another set here. Let's say roll number. So roll number, and here we declare some values in it. Let's have integer values now: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And if I try to print now, print roll number, let's save this. So see, now if you see the month one, earlier it was printing another sequence, now it is printing the another sequence. So it means that it is not having specific order, it will be unordered. And in similar ways the roll number also, if you see, it is printing 70 first, then 40, 10, 80, 50 and so on. So we have covered the first point, like it says the set items are unordered. Now let's check whether it allows the duplicate values or not. So here we have 10, 20, 30. Let's repeat that again. Here 10, 20, 30. Let's save this and run now. So as you see, there is no error in the console, right? It means that it does not give any compile time error or runtime error. But if you see, while printing the roll number, it has printed 10 only a single time, 20 a single time and 30 a single time. It means that while printing it will not allow the duplicate values to be entered in the set. So you can provide your duplicate values, but it will be not stored in the variable roll number. So it is proved that set does not allow the duplicate values. What else we can check here? We can also check the type. So we already have covered the type function, which is used to get the data type of any variable. So in the type you need to provide the type function, and inside that type you need to provide the name of the variable. So in similar ways, if I try to check the type of both variables, it should be set because we have declared it using curly braces. Let's run this. So see, we are getting here set. Both of the variables are of type class set. What else? We can also check the length, like how many data items are there in the set. In similar ways we have done for tuple and list. The len function is used for that. Len, see, there is a len function, and inside that you need to provide the name of the variable. So len of month. So there, how many items are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let's save this. See, we are getting the length of month, and in similar ways we can check the length of roll number as well. Length of roll number, save it, run. So what we are getting here, roll number length is 8, but if you check here, it is more than 8, like 1 till here it is 8, and after that we have provided the 3 values, but as they are duplicate, they are not entering in this variable, or it is not getting stored in this variable. If I try to add one more, let's say 100, now the length should be 9. Let's save this. See, we are getting length as 9. So we have seen that how to declare a set, the unorderedness of set, and also it doesn't allow the duplicate values. We will check the unchangeable part in the next video. Another thing we can check here is we can also have boolean values in set. Let's declare one more variable called mySet, and let's give boolean values here. So let's say true, true, false. For boolean values, the f and t of both true and false should be capital. And let's try to print now mySet. Print mySet. Save this. So see, we are getting here false and true. If you see, for two values also it is not ordered, like we have provided true then false, but it is printing false then true. So that's it for this video. We will cover the another topics of set in next video. Thank you for watching.